Hello everyone, welcome back. So if you are using WordPress and e-commerce WordPress website for your e-commerce business, then you know it's very important for you to track enhance e-commerce tracking in Google Analytics 4. And beside this, you also need to track this conversion in your Google or Meta or any other platforms as a conversions and attributed to the transaction ID and transaction value is conversion, so that all of these conversions can be attributed to your sales campaign, and you can understand actually the sales what are coming from which source, either it's from a paid source or it's organic source or any other source. So if you are using WordPress website, then you should enable the data layer to track this all of this enhanced e-commerce tracking. And I will recommend the plugin that is called GTM for WordPress. So let's deep dive and let's see how to enable the data layer and track the enhanced e-commerce tracking in Google Analytics 4. So let's start it. You can see this is my site backend, and here under the plugin we'll go and add new plugin. So I will use GTM for WP. I will use this keyword, and you can see GTM for WP. I will install this plugin. So the plugin is already installed, so let activate it. So this is the plugin. So in under this setting, I will click on the setting. So under the setting, you can see this is the top header menu, that is general, basic data, event, scroll tracking, security, integration, advanced, and credit. So first we will start from the general. So in the first option there is Google Tag Manager ID. So we need to put a Tag Manager ID. So let's go and get the Tag Manager ID. So if you didn't create the Tag Manager ID, Tag Manager account for your business, so let's get started and create the account for your business. So if you have other multiple businesses, then you can see the create account, and I will hit on this create account, and you see they are asking for my company name, that is Marf. My company name will be Marf Academy, and business I will keep it United States, no problem. And this site name will be www.demi.com, and I will use it for web. So let's create it. I need to accept all of these data processing terms, so I will put a tick mark and I will put yes. So now it's creating. Okay, so the account Google Tag Manager account is already created. So I will get this GTM container ID for my business. From here I will copy. You can also get it from this ID. You can see the GTM container ID is here. Once you click it, you will get it. So let's back to the plugin, and I will put this GTM container ID here, and you see under this the container code on or off. So I will put it on. Container code compatibility, that is footer of the pages, although this is not recommended by Google or search verification, but no problem, we can keep it as footer. So preliminary I will make a save. If I go, then you can see in the first save it will be off, so put it again on, then set it on footer and save again. So I can see now it's okay, the container code is on and container code compatibility is on footer. And let's go in the basic data. Under this basic data you can see sub menu, that is post, search, visitor, browser id, weather and get data and site. So under this post we can see that's post type of the current data. This data is actually very much important for the blogs, bloggers, blog websites where lot of blogs, lot of authors are creating the blogs. So this data will be very efficient for them to like you see the post id or post format, anything you need, you just need to put a check mark and this data will be available under the data layer. So our main focus is on the enhanced e-commerce tracking. We will not check anything here. So second option is the search. You can see the search data if you put it and save. So search data will be in the data layer. And if I go to the visitor, you see first one is the log status. Visitor data is also very important because uh, uh, if you are using a user base on a login system, then this is very important because you can track all of the users and you can calculate the lifetime value of the users. And if I want to send the login status data to a data layer, then I will put it tick. And same like I can send the visitor ip, so I can track also logged in user email, I can send in the data layer. So other is the browser and operating system and device, you can send the data, no problem, I will send all of this data here. Then weather and geodata. Geodata, that is actually still experimental, you can send it, no problem. So weather data you can send it and save it. Okay. So if I again go and in the site data, you can site id, site name, I don't need it. Okay, then event. Under the event you can see that is general form submission event, so I will not put tick mark here, I don't need it. New user registration or login user, I don't need it. So media data, you can also send YouTube events, Vimeo video events, or SoundCloud events, I don't need it. And third one is the scroll tracking. So if you are still using a blog post and you want to know the users how much uh, they are scrolling you and reading your blog post, so this will be very important to enable the scroll tracking. So first one you see enabled scroll tracker script on your website. Then debug view, minimum distance, content id, so and so on. So if you need this you can put it track. And again this is security, and you can see blacklist trigger, blacklist variables. So anything you want to blacklist any variables or blacklist any tags, all will be here, so I don't need anything. And this one is the integration, so this is very important, that is contact form 7. So if you put mark this contact for 7, so you will get a contact form 7 id, and form ID will be available in the data layer. So it will be very easier to track any type of form submission. And second one is the WooCommerce. So this is the most important thing, and we are deep diving for it. You can see track e-commerce data. So I will put it yes. Product per impression is 10, and cart content in data layer, yes, I want it in the data layer. Include full category path, no, I don't need it. Customer data in data layer, yes, I want the customer data in the data layer. Then order data in data layer, yes, obviously I want it. And exclude tax from revenue, no, don't need it. Then exclude shipping from revenue, if you need it you can put it, but actually we need this order data in the data layer. This will be most important for us. And Google ads business vertical retail, it will be. So product ID prefix, if you need you can use it. Use SKU ID of ID, I don't need it. I don't need anything more from here, so I will put a save. Okay, so under integration e-commerce, so accelerated mobile pages, if you are working on it, so you can work it. If you are using cookie boot or Google consent mode, then you can use this one. But I'm not focusing on it. Maybe in the another video I will focus on it. WebToffee GDPR cookie consent is another one. And third one is the advanced option. So you can use data layer variable name or environment GTM auth parameters. That is actually very advanced level of data tracking. So I will not move on this because my focus in enhance e-commerce tracking, and same on credit. Okay, so I will finally make another same. So our data layer that we are trying to send in data layer, it's already fixed. So let's check and see if our data is actually working or not. So you can see this is my Google Tag Manager overview. So from there I will create a tag. First I will create one tag. So I will create new tag, and it will be Google Analytics, and it will be GA4 tag. So I need a Google tag, and for the tag I will go in the Google Analytics. So you can see this is my Google Analytics board, and from here I will create a new account for my business. So I create a name, that is Marf Academy, and I put tick mark for all of this technical support, and I will go next. And property name, I will make a property name Marf Academy, and United States currency will be dollar. Okay, and business type I'll make it small, and category will be e-commerce. Okay, then next I will drive sales, understand. So this will be our core goal of this analytics will be drive sales, but we can also track any other objectives, no problem. So I will create new. So I need to accept the data processing terms. I have already accepted, and I also accept to measure controller, and I accept. So my properties is already created. So I will choose a platform. This is for web, and I need to put my website URL. So this will be Marf Academy. w stream name is marf academy. So this is enhanced measurement, everything is okay except form submission, video engagement, file download I don't need it, and site search, this query parameter is okay, and page view is okay. So I will save it and I will create and continue. So my Google Analytics account is created for my, so I will put it next. No, I will make it install manually. So this is my Google Analytics ID. So I will put the tag here. So better I will put it under a constant variable. So I will create a variable. So variable name will be constant, and I will put it here. I will rename it just the same name so I can understand easily. So the tag ID I have put, configuration setting, I will not make any more setting. I will just create one triggering that will be initialization on pages. So let's make the tag name. So I will make the name GA4 configuration. Save it. Okay. So I will preview it and let's see. You can see my website is already integrated with Google Analytics 4 via Google Tag Manager, and we can see the debug view. If I go and see this product, okay, I can see the product. Let's see if the data is already and this is the debug view, and if we go and we can see that we see this data, that is view item list, and if I go I can see all of this data is available here. You can see lot of data is available, lot of data, and if I see once item is selected and the data is here, and if I go view item and still I see the item data is available here, you can see this is the e-commerce currency value and item. So this is the item I see, and view list item also available here, this data is available. So if I go and I can make a add to cart, so the product is add to cart, so I will view the cart. I can, yes, I can see and view cart, so I will push it for checkout. My site is a demo site just for making tutorials, so I will put a cash on delivery and place an order. So I have successfully placed an order. So let's see in the tag debug view, and under the debug view we can see the all of this e-commerce event, that is view cart, before view cart, and we can see begin checkout data is available here, and add payment information, adding shipping information, then finally purchase. we can see we can see the billing data in the data layer, and shipping data is in the data layer, item is in the data layer, and the event is purchase, and the e-commerce data we can see that data layer. Everything is actually in the data layer. That means we have already configured enabled the data layer, and data layer is available if data layer is available for enhanced e-commerce tracking. So let's go and make a enhanced e-commerce tracking. So if I show you Google, yes, if you go in the developer tool, so Google has been shown us how actually the event data should be sent to Google Analytics. So you can see the same data layer we can see in our data layer, what we are sending, through this data layer. The same thing here, and if we go and see the, so you need to just the two type of events, one is gtag.js and another one is tag manager. So I'll select the tag manager, and under this tag manager we can see the item list, and if we go and see, you can see that this is the view item. So we need the view item tag like this, and same like everything you can find it for each of the event, that is add to cart, and same like add to wish list, and I can see view cart, and that is begin checkout. So this is the data format that need to send to Google Analytics and Google Ads in this format, so that Google can understand actually what is the event name and what is the parameter need to be attributed your campaigns can be reflect. So I hope you have understand how to enable enable the data layer for your WordPress website for your enhanced e-commerce tracking. And in the next video we will show you how to track this enhanced e-commerce tracking in Google Analytics 4. So right now, thank you.